Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto and welcome to your daily update here on Dogecoin. Good news, yesterday what we said has been 100% accurate in the sense that yesterday when I made the video, what we said is that we would likely do something like this. All right, so what we saw yesterday morning already is that momentum was being lost right here. Well, the momentum was already being lost on Monday. But just in general, volume was dropping down. We had a fake out right here, so it looked most likely, even if you would say that Dogecoin was still bullish, it looked most likely that we would drop down and we would get into a stronger support level. Now, the analysis I did was kind of helped by the news. Obviously, with all the unrest in Korea, which is that's Jasmine. That's not what I want to check out. But with the unrest in Korea, which is a major crypto country, believe it or not, some of you might not know that. But we spiked down into the support level we talked about in the video, 39 cents. As you can see, that's a strong level. There's also a lot of liquidity down there. I think a lot of Dogecoin longers were liquidated down there. Wow, I cannot speak. Excuse me. But in general, that makes for a good bottom. All right, you can also see the trend kind of what was lining up there. There's a ton of confluences. You had the previous month POC, which we spiked to on the dot. So strong support. And right now what you can see is that after that support, we have actually gained a little bit of momentum here. It's not enough for me to say that we're going to break out yet, but it is enough for me to say that I do think this bottom will hold. Now, obviously, that's a little bit news dependent, because if we do get some major bearish news again, obviously we can spike down lower. But as Dogecoin stands right now, it's actually holding up relatively well. The volume is stable and relatively high. It's not high enough again for me to call that breakout, but we are seeing some momentum for the narrative as well. For example, Shiba Inu also bounced relatively nicely. So just in conclusion, I think Dogecoin is quite strong here. We are not bullish. I would say we are leaning towards a consolidation, but I do see a clear path to being bullish. It's just that at the moment we got a strong bounce, but we're also finding resistance here at the monthly open, which I think is a major level, right? So basically the best case scenario for me, what that looks like, is that Dogecoin is able to break above the monthly open, get up towards 44 cents again, which was and still is the main resistance level. Also the weekly opening, by the way, that will get up there. And then if we actually see momentum increase, open interest increase, if we see volume increase, not all of them, but volume increasing is basically the most important, then we can break out and get up to new highs at around 47 and 47.5 cents, aiming for that level at 50 cents. So this is the best case scenario. Is it a realistic scenario? Yes. Is it most likely right now? No. All right. Like I said, what we really need for this to happen is volume, and volume is not here right now. So at the moment, I would still say that Dogecoin is kind of in between 43.5 cents and 39 cents, and that we will just consolidate in this area. All right, and depending on what Bitcoin does, we'll have a bit of a spike down. We could revisit 39 cents, even though I don't think it will break unless we get bad news. We could spike up to 43.5 cents, but as long as there's no volume, there's no breakout. All right, if the circumstances change and we actually do get that volume, which you can keep an eye on that yourself as well, of course. But if the volume starts to get above something like $11 billion, then I do think we can break out. If it's bullish, of course, because the volume also got that high 2 days ago, Monday, but then obviously it was quite a lot of bearish pressure. So that's what we need to see. Ultimately, right now, short term, this is what I would expect for Dogecoin. Long term, I do expect us to break above right here and get in towards 50 cents as a first price target and much higher afterwards as well. So those are my thoughts. Thank you for watching. Hopefully it was valuable to you. For now, have a great day, and I'll see you on my next videos. Bye.